Residential construction work is full of safety risks. If you think about it, there's arguably no industry with a wider set of threats, simply because building spans so many different tasks, tools, materials, and demands. That's why so many injuries, big and small, happen on construction sites. But they don't have to come with the territory. Many injuries are preventable, saving time, money, and literally limbs. Sure, safety is also about compliance, but it's more about protecting yourself and your workers from potential catastrophe. So here's a plan to take a broad view of safety in your construction business, a checklist of sorts based on the most common injuries. You can't micromanage every task, but you can take a few steps that could save big. Start with setting a tone of safety with regular safety meetings. Even short conversations about the day or week ahead create awareness on your crew for important areas like fall protection, ladder safety, site tidiness, and more. They also make safety everyone's job, not yours alone. And don't forget safety orientations for new employees. Whether they have past experience or not, making sure they are ready to work around the dangers on your jobs is time well spent. Next, do safety-focused walkthroughs of your sites regularly. Here's what you should look for. Fall protection. It's required if the fall hazard is 6 feet or more, and on any scaffolding over 10 feet. Guardrails must be 42 inches plus or minus 3 inches high, and must be able to withstand 200 pounds of outward force applied at the top rail. A mid-rail is required, and a tow board must be installed if there are people passing or working underneath. Know the requirements and make sure others do too. Next is ladder safety. Check to see that workers are using the right ladder for the job, not just the closest one available. And remind workers about things like proper placement, maintaining 3 points of contact, the 4-to-1 rule, and not using the top step. Those simple guidelines are easy ways to make a quick upgrade in job site safety. Now consider electrical safety. This doesn't just apply to the electricians on your job. Take the high-level view. Look for things like frayed cords on tools and extension cords. And make sure workers are aware of power lines as they move telehandlers and other large equipment. Speaking of large equipment, survey any heavy machinery. Are the operators running your excavators, forklifts, and the like trained or certified? Are the loads within the limits? Are the operating areas cordoned off? It's easy to get moving quickly while using big machinery, but the greater the power, the more devastating the damage. Don't overlook the importance of job site tidiness. In a safe environment, keeping a tidy work area is a collective responsibility, but it's your job as manager to make sure workers live up to that goal. Small obstacles like cords and hoses can lead to unnecessary falls. Big obstacles like ruts in the ground are a bad combo with machinery. After you've worked to eliminate or reduce job site hazards, your last line of defense against injury is personal protective equipment. You've heard it time and again, but PPE is affordable, accessible, and effective. Invest in it and insist that your crew uses it properly. Prioritizing safety in your construction business will pay off. It'll protect your crew and your business. Plus, creating a culture of safety will influence your subs and impress your clients too. For videos, risk assessments, and more resources on construction safety, go to safemt.com.